Happy Saturday. I think it's Saturday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just sitting here in front of the fireplace. How was everybody this fine morning, August day? I'm sitting here looking at this fireplace and I noticed there's a plaque on the floor. Do you know how long it took to build this fireplace? Guess how long it took to build this fireplace? It is Saturday. I don't even know, Carlos. I don't even know. Welcome in, everybody. Let me see who we got here. Let me see. I see Michaela. I see Nathan. I see Shelby Jonesy. I see Sarah Link. I see Ray Missouri. Good morning, everybody. Herschel and Margie. Good morning. Great to see you. I see Cy. Good morning, Cy. Ray, hope you and your family are doing well. Zippity Doo Doug. Jason Mex, good morning. BNP, great to see you, BNP. I'm surprised you're not down here. Yvonne G, hello. I'm 60% right 100% of the time. That's right, Cy. I don't know, Carlos. And Carlos, happy congratulations, I should say, on being a grandfather again, Carlos. Carlos is a grandfather again. Perky, good morning. Who dat Dave? Sweating in front of the fireplace. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Curtis Thornhill, good morning, Curtis. Oh my gosh, Kelly, you told me how to say your name. I told you I wasn't going to forget. Kelly Medallia. Kelly Medallia. The G is silent, right? Kelly Medallia. Corby Sinclair, hello. Nobody's with me, Shelby. Patty Jones, good morning. Kathy G. Kathy, I saw your daughter again yesterday over at Magic Kingdom, Kathy. Did she tell you? Tawny Miller. Good morning, Tawny. I don't think we'll be reading that we'll be needing that fireplace. I know, right? David 421, good morning. Honora J, great to see you. Glenn Castro, Evan Hudden, good morning. Bonnie Morgan, good morning, Bonnie. Gil Killian, good morning. John Casamano, great to see you. I'm going to get moving in a second here. Yes, Carlos is a grandfather again. Lori Thompson, good morning, Lori. Jason Mex leaves for Florida in 2 weeks. I hope we get to see you. Teresa Holmes, great to see you, Teresa. KOFA Creative Studio. Hello, Jennifer Piccolo. Hello. Did I nail it, Kelly? I told you I'd remember. Kathy, she told you. I saw her yesterday. We were standing in line for Buzz Lightyear. Tawny Miller, hello. On our way to Disney from Pennsylvania. Tawny, that's awesome. I hope you have a great trip. If you see us, please say hello. Love this resort. Cannot wait for the visit at Christmas. Honora, is this the best resort to visit at Christmas time? Tell me. Come on. You can tell me. Perky, Dave Cretella, Jeff Davis, good morning. We'll get moving in a second. I'm just welcoming everybody in. Kay Wilby. Good morning, Kay. Brian. Good morning, Brian. Cal Lee. Proper pronoun. Cal Lee. Okay, Cal Lee. Miss Flipper, 97. Good morning. My favorite spot, no matter what the season. Teresa, isn't this relaxing right here? So, nobody put in their guesses how long it took to make this fireplace. I'm actually out today, so that quick stop. Sigh. I get it. People have lives. Don't. You go do what you need to do, Sigh. I appreciate you stopping in. Yvonne G. Speak soon, everyone. Winnie hug. All right, Sigh. You have a great rest of your week. Great weekend, Cy. Great weekend. We'll be at Drury Plaza for 3 nights and Beach Club for 3 nights. We'll be looking. All right, Jason. I'll have my pins. Maybe we can search the route for remnants of the railroad track. we'll see what we can do, Dave. Tiffany Cristiano, good morning. Love Wilderness Lodge. Yes, I know the Christmas tree's not up yet, but this resort is still beautiful to look at. I took so many pictures yesterday. We watched the fireworks from the beach. Glad you survived Thursday night. Doug, what was... Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah. Lisa Casamano, this is your favorite resort? Well, let me know what you guys want to see. I'll focus on that. Uncle Mike, Jennifer A. Question in the chat. Has anyone had the burger at Gasparilla Grill? Gasparilla Grill. Gasparilla Grill. So you're talking about over at Grand Floridian B&P. I've never had the burger over there. I'm sure Abby has. Sue Ann Cook, happy Saturday. Killer has 5 years. We're staying at Copper Creek in April. So we're staying at the Boulder Ridge. We've stayed at the Copper Creek area. There's 3 sections of this resort. There's a regular resort. There's the regular hotel rooms at Wilderness Lodge. There's Copper Creek and there's Boulder Ridge. And I'll show you all those different sections. Robert E., hope you and Jennifer are doing well. Good morning. Gasparilla is at Grand Floridian. The burger is supposed to be... I wish I was sitting in front of that right now. The chairs are... I know, I'm rocking as I do this, Jennifer. Susie Schrader, good morning, Susie. 40 years. No, who dat Dave? No. They give you a fact sheet at the front desk with all the cool... I know, Lisa. I have it all in my head, and I'm 60% right 100% of the time, so... All right, I think I'm going to get moving. I think I welcomed everybody in. She's going to find you this morning. Is she? She wants a pin. Kathy, okay, I have pins with me right now. Tell her to get out of bed and come find me. So like all my family and all our friends are going to Hollywood Studios right now. So I got to meet them over as soon as I'm done here. Jonathan Gray, we have a lunch over at Mickey and Minnie's Hollywood and Vine. I hope it's as good as the last time we were there. James Wilkerson, good morning. We were swimming all day yesterday. I still smell like chlorine. I can't even get that chlorine smell off my body. All right, enough about me. If you were wondering how long it took to make this fireplace, it took 1.6 billion years. 1.6 billion years. If you guessed 1.6 billion years, give yourself 100 points. I didn't see that in the chat, but if you did, if you guessed 1.6 billion years, give yourself 100 points. Kenneth H., good morning. Karen Sanders, great to see you, Karen. Kenneth, I don't know where you get all these promotional pictures, but we crack up every time we see them. We're scheduled to stay there. What did Jennifer say? We're scheduled to stay there in March. We're bringing friends and their little one for the first time. Oh my gosh. Mark Davis, good morning, Mark. I'm sorry I missed you. We were at the pool all day yesterday. We may have hit a few people with a ball. They may have gotten mad. We apologize, but some people just didn't want to hear it. But what do you do in the pool? You throw around balls. Brooke Berry, good morning, right? I mean, if you splashed a little bit with a ball, don't go to the pool if you don't like getting splashed. I know they were trying to relax. All right, I'm going to show you guys around. You guys ready? Corby Sinclair, Brooke Berry, good morning. I'm going to show you guys around. This is the fireplace here at Wilderness Lodge. This is like the main centerpiece. I'm sitting right in front of it. I'm sitting in a rocking chair. I love this fireplace. I love this place at Christmas time. I'm going to grab my bag. There's, let's see, 10 rocking chairs in front of the fireplace. You were close with 40 years. Who that, Dave? You were close. There's like 10 rocking chairs in front of the fireplace. But this is with the fireplace. I'm going to back up a little bit. There it is right there. Angela, it is such a relaxing resort. But this fireplace is amazing. So it's supposed to represent all of the... there's a little box over here that contains all the rocks that make up the fireplace too. It's like there's granite, limestone, shale, quartzite, quartzite, sandstone, all the layers of the All the layers right there. So you can read about it. There's also this beautiful looking train bringing wood in for the fireplace right there. Helen Boyce, hello from the UK. Welcome in, Helen. All right. This is just such a beautiful resort. This lobby right here. So there's going to be pretty soon there's going to be a Christmas tree right here. There'll be a Christmas tree right here. Right in this centerpiece right here. This is where the Christmas tree goes. And it's beautiful. I mean, this lobby is just so grand, and the carvings. I'm going to show you all around. We're over in the Boulder Ridge section, but this is the main hotel part. So if you're staying at Wilderness Lodge or you're staying at Copper Creek, you'll be in this building. You want to visit here, Helen? Come on over, Helen. Come over and see us. If I missed anybody in the chat, Liliana Marie, 21 inches, 8.4 pounds, born at 5. Carlos, I hope you watched some Bluey. Murph, good morning, Murph. Dominic and Sandy, good morning. All right, we'll come back in the lobby, but it's early, it's deserted. Right over here to my right, you have the Whispering Canyon Cafe. We'll be eating here, a B&P, right? It's so nice here. But here's the Whispering Canyon Cafe right over here. So they have a lot of Indian headdresses around the lobby, stuff to look at, Indian artifacts and stuff like that. But this is where you can get a good breakfast or dinner. For breakfast, they have the all-you-can-eat bowls. They also have some other. Pinot Pete. Welcome in, Pinot Pete. Did you, Angela? Angela, do you like it? But Whispering Canyon Cafe, right over here, right off the lobby to your left. We're gonna go outside and look at some stuff, and then we'll come back in. Rick Russell, while it's manageable outside. All right. Any questions? Feel free to ask. Elevators right over here, take you all the way up. We're gonna go up after we get done outside. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna take a look down from the lobby. Ethan asks, good morning. I'm surprised they aren't open yet. They'll open soon. The cafe is quiet there for the moment. Yeah, right, Teresa? Score Jason. Good morning, Score Jason. How much is a room to stay? Oh, Helen, you would have to call to ask. It's different. There's DVC rooms, there's regular rooms. The prices vary. Depending on the time of year. You would have to call. I can't give you a price. Julie McCowan, Julie, welcome in. All right, so the lobby also has plenty of seating. You come down and relax. If it's raining out, play a card game. Mike Lapine, good morning, Mike. But here's a little geyser right here, right? Rick Russell, great to see you. It's a lot of money. This is a deluxe resort, so it's a lot of money. I can't even give you a ballpark. I don't even know. We use our DVC points. So, LV, good morning. This is your home resort, Al? Nice. Jacob Herring, any characters? Sometimes there are characters here. Sometimes there are characters here. A.R. Glover, good morning. All right, so this is a little geyser here, feature in the lobby. And it looks like the water, if you come up on the bridge, here's a little DVC area if you want to talk to DVC. It looks like this, the geyser runs out to the pool. And I'll show you what I mean when I go outside. But this is the lobby, beautiful. Looks like they're waiting to pick some people up for the cruise right over here. So if you're going on a Disney cruise, this is where you would go to meet and get picked up for the cruise. All right, we're gonna go down this way. This is the back part of the Whispering Canyon. Sometimes this part isn't open. It's open when they get a lot of overflow. Okay, over here. Andres Polio. Good morning, Andres. The Imagineering on the water transitions to the lake is great. Ray, it is. Smoking Coin, good morning. I'm sorry I missed you. B&P priced it yesterday. Feel free to put the prices in, B&P. Was Goofy and Pluto there yesterday? Jacob, I did not see him. So it's probably like a 5-star. Oh, yes. Yes, definitely. B&P said they priced it yesterday, so. All right, so a little bit of artwork. If you like some artwork, you can purchase it right over here. But the Artist Point restaurant is Snow White themed. So that's why you see all the Snow White paintings over here. Jack Santa Claus, welcome in. I stayed there in 96. They had Pocahontas and John Smith there. That's awesome. Angela. Jeffrey Pop, good morning. Maple One. Artist Point, yes. Oh, you did point. Okay, Maple One did put the prices in. I'm sorry, I priced. Let's see. I can't see the prices. Okay, AP discount Labor Day, 5 days, $450 a night. Okay, so that's probably for a studio. $450 a night for a studio. We have a 2-bedroom. So if you're staying at the DVC, they have 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and there are 3-bedroom villas as well. All right, I'm gonna take you up here. Territory Lounge is a little lounge over here. It's open 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. We've eaten there before, delicious. More artwork that you can purchase. Beautiful artwork. There used to be a A.R. Glover, yes. This whole area used to be pins right here, A.R. Glover. Al said, Renee says Chip and Dale are there. She thinks Doug and Russell should be there too. I haven't seen any characters since we've been here. So maybe they're here during the day when we were at the park. I don't know. But this used to be a whole pin section over here. This is where you would check in for Artist Point. I'm gonna take you up here. So this is the Territory Lounge right over here. So you don't need a reservation for the Territory Lounge. We've eaten here with our good friends at the Philly Crew, and they have a great menu here. They have a great menu here. The mural on the ceiling is wonderful. There's a couple hidden Mickeys up there, so make sure you look at the hidden Mickeys. Jacob Herring. Yeah, I know Chip and Dale are over at Fort Wilderness. I've never seen them over here. Anne-Marie Dreher. Hello, Anne-Marie. But this is the Territory Lounge. So you can come over here, get some drinks, grab some bites. Like the theming here is wonderful. It's all about, trapping, and there's some guns. Very, very early. These boxes have, there's a photograph, camera, guns, trapping, stuff like that. But the mural on the ceiling is wonderful. There's some hidden Mickeys up here, so make sure you look for the hidden Mickeys. The mural on the ceiling. The food here is wonderful. We've had the food here. Midday lobby and character. Midday lobby. I know we've seen it over at the Grand Floridian and the Riviera, so I'm guessing it happens here too. The character meet and greets. I'm just not sure what characters. And we weren't here. Maybe I'll check today. Give you an update. Beautiful art on the walls. Obviously, they're Buffalo Bills fans. And so this is the Territory Lounge. And at the end of the hallway, there are some restrooms right around the corner here. Right around the corner here, there's some restrooms, so you don't have to go very far. There's restrooms all over the place here. And this is Artist Point. I can't get in there right now, but this is another sit-down restaurant that they have here at Wilderness Lodge. Delicious. We've eaten here before. The characters here are Snow White, the Evil Queen, and you get, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. You get Dopey and you get Grumpy. So those are the 4 characters that you can see at this sit down right here. Oh yeah, Honora, right? It's awesome. Vince and Gina G. Good morning, Vince and Gina G. The pin shop was wonderful. I don't know why they did away with that. Anyway, so that's Territory Lounge and Artist Point. So let's see. So far we've done 2 sit-down restaurants, and this is sort of like a quick service right here. It's first come, first serve, right here. Martha and Louie say, "Aru to you." Oh, I get it. Artist Point is a fun experience. It is a fun experience. So it's a prefix meal too. So what that means is you pay one price and you pick an entree, you pick an appetizer, you pick an entree, and you pick a dessert, and you get a drink included. So it is a prefix meal. Our family of 8 enjoyed dinner there. 7 of us were the doors, and a granddaughter was dressed. Oh my gosh, Honora, that is awesome. Look at these lights here. They're owl themed. Just wonderful theming all around. It's the little details like this that make this resort so nice. All right, we're gonna go do some outside stuff. All right, so 2 places to eat so far, plus 1 quick service, which opens at 4 o'clock, 4 to 10, Territory Lounge. All right. The desserts are amazing. Al, they are. The desserts are amazing. So down at the end of this hallway is the Roaring Fork. It's another quick service here. That's the main quick service. And you can fill up your water bottles, fill up your drinks. If you buy the refillable, what's it called? Refillable mug, resort mug. You love that walk down, Honora. Can you smell the Roaring Fork? All right. Okay, so all kind of recreational activities for the kids to do. There's a campfire nightly near the geyser, but we'll point out some stuff. All right, Roaring Fork is over here to the left. So this is where you'd want to go if you want to grab something quick before you go to the parks. Breakfast starts here at 7 o'clock, so breakfast is 7 to 11 a.m. Ryan F., good morning, Ryan. Alyssa Stenberg, great to see you, Alyssa. So there's a little idea of what they have here. Bacon, egg, and cheese croissant, assorted pastry. Now we have a 2-bedroom villa, so we do have a full kitchen in our room. So we bought some groceries, we bought some eggs, bacon, stuff like that. We didn't have this cupcake last night, Humphrey, but we did have a couple cupcakes last night. I'll show you what we got. Lunch and dinner. I got this wilderness salad right here off the kids' meal last night. It was delicious. It has apples, it had chicken in it. It had a great dressing, a little bit small for me. They said they had it in a adult size too, but I don't see it on the menu. Oh, maybe they do have it. Anyway, but I got, this is what I got for dinner last night. This kids' meal, wilderness salad. Zach got the chicken strips. So you can order off the kids' menu. Don't feel bad. It's about half the price of this stuff. Running our show. Good morning. Welcome in. All right. So Roaring Fork is over to the left. This is where you pick up, if you do mobile order, this is where you pick up the stuff right here. Let me show you what they have real quick. So you can come in and pick some of this stuff up. All kind of drinks over here. Drinks, orange juice, blah, blah, blah. Then they have bagels, muffins, croissants, all kind of great stuff. This campfire, this is my favorite. We should have got this last night for dessert. We didn't get the campfire cupcake and we got burned. I'm gonna show you what we got. Jeff, the 2-bedroom is incredible. Do you have adjoining balcony? We do, Al, we do. Ange filmed the room. That'll be in a separate video. All kind of sandwich, grab and go stuff, fruit. All right, this is what we got last night. I'm going to tell you something. So we got we got this. This is a s'more. Campfire cupcake is good. That's our favorite. We should have stuck with that. We got this. It was not good. This is supposed to be s'more. And then I got one of these right here. I got one of these Humphrey Beehives. It was okay. It's passion fruit and chocolate. Disney Nerd Herders, welcome in. Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody's trying to get in here. But I got one of these. This was better than this, but this was not good. I don't recommend this at all. Oh, I'm sorry. Milk. Oh, they have hot cross buns over here too. All right, so this is where if you can order mobile, you can come and order. They have refillable mugs right here if you want to buy. All right, here's where you get your drinks right over here. The beverage station, condiments, coffee, stuff over here. Roaring Fork. We sat outside last night. So we sat right out here. And we had a good night. Oops, excuse me. So we sat right out here last night, had our dinner, and we watched fireworks from the. I'll show you where we watch. Over by Geyser Point. I'm just gonna go around this way real quick. This is the main. Well, this is the Copper Creek Pool right here. It's called the Copper Creek Pool. You get some great views here. It's just beautiful. You think you're somewhere else. Yeah, Kathy, that campfire cupcake is fire. All right. So we might go swimming here today. I don't know. We were over at the Boulder Ridge pool yesterday. We might come over here. It was really crowded here. And I don't think you can throw the ball as much in this pool because it was a lot more crowded. But anyway, just beautiful landscaping through here. Beautiful landscaping. Again, Roaring Fork has a bunch of outdoor seating over here. It's just beautiful. Beautiful resort. You don't even think you're anywhere in Florida. They're piping in the cricket sounds if you can't hear that. All right. So this little bridge way will take you over to the boat dock. So if you're going over to Magic Kingdom from here, you would take the boat transportation. They do have a kids splash area over here too. So this is behind that main pool we were just looking at. We'll take a better look at the pool. The cricket noise is magic. Ray, it is. Here's a little kids splash area right here. Slides. Just enough water for the kids to get wet without getting in any trouble here. The boat transportation is right down here. So this is how you would get to Magic Kingdom. Right down here. Now, if you're trying to get a boat to Fort Wilderness, you would have to get a boat to Magic Kingdom and then come back to Fort Wilderness. You cannot get a boat from here to Fort Wilderness. I think you can get a bus, but you can't get a boat. But there's the dock right there. The boat will pull right up. I hear the boat coming right now, so maybe we'll just watch. Where's the bus stop? The bus stop's out in the front. So we'll cover the bus stop when we go to the front of the resort. But the bus stop is out front. Beautiful sunsets. Oh my gosh. Maple One. So we watched the fireworks over by Geyser Point, and we also, the electrical water pageant was right out there. Got some great film yesterday. So we'll be posting all that in the weekend update. But oh my gosh, this dock out here, it's beautiful right now in the morning. That's why I do these early in the morning, because the parks are so crowded. But here comes the boat right here. This boat will take you back over to Magic Kingdom. It's going to pull right in. Look at that. So peaceful. Ray Aguiar, good morning, Ray. Happily Ever Divines, good morning. This is my home resort, Copper Creek. Love it. Here comes the boat. It'll just dock right up there. Happily Ever Divines is currently in Disney. I hope you're having a great time. The water here is not deep. Not deep. But there's the boat. I'm just going to come down here. Fort Wilderness is down that way. Over there. There's a boat coming from Fort Wilderness right now. I can see it way out here. I know you're looking into the sun, so you probably can't see it. But here's where you, how you would get to Magic Kingdom. Right there. That boat probably holds about, let me see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 24. Probably holds about 40 to 50 people. Magic Kingdom's right around the bend right over there. Right around the bend. Just around the river bend. I need to run the Fort Wilderness to get my coffee. Jeff, it looks like we left Disney. What does that mean? Frank Cristiano, hello. We're from Chicago. Oh, yes. Teresa, when you're here, it looks like you left Florida. Yes. That's right, Teresa. The Boulder Ridge Pool plays the music of the movie Tombstone. Yes, Frank, we were listening to that yesterday. Alexander Beck says, so beautiful, just love walking around here. That's what I'm doing today. I'm just relaxing. So this is going to be, I also have, my feet got wet the other day, so I got blisters on the bottom. I'm walking real gingerly. The view, I know, Teresa. I'm sorry, I'm a little slow this morning. I woke up like 15 minutes ago. I rolled out of bed and started streaming. Nathan, what's outside by you? What's outside by you? I don't know what you mean, Nathan. We're at the Fort Wilderness Resort, Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort. Brandy, good morning. You're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Good morning, Brandy. All right, I'm going to take you down here. So down this pathway, and these boardwalks are wonderful. Steph Disney fan, good morning. Are the Cascade Cabins. So these are part of the Copper Creek DVC. So I'm going to take you around here. We will have to come back. Trevor Andre, that boat goes under the monorail. Yes, it does. It goes under the monorail and it goes over the water bridge when you're going over. Jeffrey, we're meeting friends for breakfast tomorrow. Anne-Marie, Pete, Glenn, and Verna. Tommy and Claudia are cool. Oh, wow. That's a great meetup, Carlos. That's a great meetup. Al says, I can't wait until Renee retires in 3 years and I can visit. Oh, Christmas. Al, yes, that's the best time to come at Christmas. Aisha, good morning from Dallas, Texas, Aisha. Look at, it's the little details like this, like the bear prints. Like the bear prints in the cement. Just little details like that. All right, so these are the Cascade Cabins. These are part of the Copper Creek. Gaston's Expectorate, good morning. Here's some more. I don't know what these would be. Like some kind of hoofed animal. But just take a look at the resort from this side. So these are 3-bedroom. These Cascade Cabins are the 3-bedroom. Finding Steve. Good morning, Finding Steve. Beaker, Gaston's Spectre. I'm sorry. My husband says the same thing about me. Jennifer, yes. I know. So I'm not gonna take you all the way down, but there's a good many 3 bedrooms. These run right along the waterway over to Magic Kingdom. But I don't want, these all look the same all the way down. But the landscaping out here is beautiful. Water is right on the other side. The boats go right beside it. Anyway, I'm not going to take you all the way down there. We have a lot to cover about this resort. Trevor, Andre, they are expensive. They are expensive, Trevor. Yes. They are expensive. That is the truth. A lot of DVC points. If you're paying out of pocket, very, very expensive for one night. Brian's West Coast Disney Adventures. Good morning, Brian. The arcade is on. We'll cover the arcade in a second here. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. It's a huge sprawling resort and can't cover everything at once. But this boardwalk is such a, it is a big resort, Ray. Andrew Minchella, good morning, Andrew. Mark Langenkamp, good morning, Mark. Okay, so we're just walking back to where we were before. Christmas Pirate, good morning, Christmas Pirate. Okay, so there's signs all over the place, so you won't get lost. Lobby, pools, but transportation. Looks like the boat just left. You see people out here fishing. I'm gonna go back out here. This is where you would go fishing. All right, so this boat right here, you see, can you guys see this boat out here? This boat is going over to Fort Wilderness. Not Wilderness Lodge. So Fort Wilderness is a little bit beyond here, a little bit further away. That's where, oh, there goes the boat right there. It's full of people. Head over to Magic Kingdom. Very quiet, right through the water. It'll go right by the Contemporary Detroit Diz. Good morning, Jeff Davis. Good to see you. All right, am I missing people? You can't go wrong with the bison burger. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something, guys. We had the, we had Steakhouse 71 for lunch yesterday. And I had the burger over there. That's probably the best burger I've ever had in my life. The burger over at Steakhouse 71. And I didn't even, that's why I got that small kid salad for dinner last night. I was so full from that burger over at Steakhouse 71. But look at the theming here. I mean, you think you're in a resort. Just, what did I say? You think you're at a resort? You don't think you're, you think you're in a national park. It looks like the land of the lost. It does. The ferns, and you're up on this boardwalk right here. It's just beautiful. Okay, so right over here, we're gonna get to this. Simon Comforth, good morning, Simon. All right, even the trash cans. See more signs. Cascade. Hi, there they are. Did your mom tell you to wake up? Yeah. Did she? I have pins. Hold on. Yay. I have pins with me today. Did you guys have fun at Magic Kingdom yesterday?
We did. It was a long day.
We came back and we went swimming.
We went back. Well, we came back and then we went back for fireworks.
And we got, we like hauled butt over to Space Mountain, and then we ran across the People Mover right after.
Did you ride Tron yesterday?
Yes.
I think I only have one. I only have one. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I gotta replenish.
Restock.
What?
Restock it.
No problem. No. So where you guys headed today?
We're going to
Topolino's for breakfast.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You guys are living a good life.
Yeah.
Topolino's. Okay. Then what are you going to a park?
No, we're just gonna go to Disney Springs today, and then
Disney Springs?
tomorrow we're going to
Okay. I think we're going to Hollywood Studios, and then we're gonna swim again. Make use of the resort, I think.
It's a beautiful resort.
Isn't it? Is this your first time here?
No, I was here when I was younger.
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it was old enough that you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you seen the geyser go off yet?
When we came back from the boat, it was going off one time.
Okay. All right. So Topolino's, and then, wait, how are you getting there? Are you going to Epcot?
We're gonna drive.
Are you gonna drive over there? Okay. You should take the bus to Epcot and take the Skyliner over.
That would be fun.
That's what you should do.
Yeah.
I'm not telling. I don't want to tell you what to do. That's what I would do. Make it an adventure.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
Yeah. Have you ever eaten at Topolino's before? Okay. You got to make sure you go outside and take lots of pictures for your mom.
Yeah.
You get a great view out there.
Is she in chat?
She was in chat. I told her to wake you up to come find me.
She texted me. She was like, get up.
Yeah.
She's like, he's going to DHS later. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I'm not in any hurry to get over there.
Yeah.
But we're going to Hollywood Studios, and then we have dinner, Hollywood and Vine.
Okay.
Oh no, we have lunch at Hollywood and Vine. Lunch at Hollywood and Vine. And I think we're just going to come back here and swim. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I think we're going to swim later, too. Yeah. After
So what pool do you guys swim at?
the DVC one.
That's where we were yesterday.
So funny.
Yeah, we were kind of unruly yesterday. I think Wendy, welcome in, Wendy. All right. What time's your dinner? What time's your breakfast?
10:30.
Oh, 10:30.
We have so much time, but yeah.
All right. So would you guys normally be up at this time?
Kind of.
Really? Because my kids are still sleeping.
Really?
Yes.
I'd probably be up.
You probably be up. When does school start?
I go away to school on the 23rd.
23rd. Oh, you got a while.
Yeah. We go back.
My kids go back next week.
Really?
Yeah.
New Jersey is like a lot later.
Yeah. Well, it's also college. So college is earlier than. Because I know
And you guys.
our district is September. So
Oh, okay.
September like 5th or 6th.
yeah.
All right. So do you know what you're getting at Topolino's?
No.
No. You didn't look at the menu?
No.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so ill prepared.
We have 2 hours.
You have 2 hours. You had all day yesterday too, though. While you're standing in line at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. No, we actually like walked on a lot of stuff. They said.
I know you didn't walk on Buzz Lightyear. Come on. I know you. Come on. I know you didn't walk on because we didn't walk on. We were.
Well, it wasn't that bad. So I figured out the reason why it was so long is because people take photos with Buzz. But that whole area could be full if no one stopped.
Well, we got inside and we realized nobody was in the queue inside. Everybody was outside. I'm like, why don't they just keep people in the queue inside instead of outside?
Yeah.
Like we're like baking outside, and I'm like,
Hot.
yeah.
But Big Thunder, it's at 45, and we waited
Like 15.
yeah,
All right.
just walking the queue.
They want to know if you met any characters yesterday.
Oh,
Did you meet? What characters did you meet?
we met Merida, and
Oh.
Merida had like one group ahead of us. So we're like,
Really?
yeah,
She had
Was-
no line.
Was Merida back by by the
like Liberty Square.
Christmas store?
Yeah.
She was back by there.
Yeah, and then we saw
Okay.
Donald and Goofy. That was.
Where'd you see Donald and Goofy?
Pete Silly Sideshow.
Yeah.
Back.
Oh, okay, back there, Pete Silly Sideshow. Okay.
Because we rode the train around and then we came back to take photos.
Yeah. And then I think that's all.
That's all we saw yesterday.
We met.
Well, you better do better tomorrow. Where are you going tomorrow?
Epcot.
Okay, do better tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's lame. 3 characters?
We tried.
Yeah, you tried. Oh, no, it sounds like you guys had a good day.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of rides.
You got a lot of rides?
Yeah.
Did you do Tron?
Yes. Tron was cool.
Did you get the virtual queue or did you use like
Yes.
what were you?
We were
What?
like 69.
Oh.
69, and then
I think we went around like 2.
yeah, but it was a quick walkthrough. Other than that, like main point where the lady keeps like telling the instructions.
Yeah.
That was a pain in the butt. But once we got past that, it was
We
fast.
heard her like say the instructions like 4 times.
Yeah.
We were just stuck in the same.
Really?
Yeah.
We were boarding group 1, so we got right right in. Yeah. There was like no we didn't even stop for the pre-show and stuff like that. They just let us all the way through. So
Cool.
we rode that, then we went over to Buzz Lightyear. That must have been when we saw you guys.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So we
And then we
7 doors.
And then we went to Buzz.
then we rode Haunted Mansion. We stood in line for Haunted Mansion. We waited an hour for Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't
we
get
saw
on that.
that.
The
We were
line
like,
was crazy, so we just didn't go.
Yeah, and it was like stop. What ears are those?
The Daisy ones.
We got them yesterday.
Are they new?
Yeah.
Everybody's wondering what your ears are.
Yeah,
John
those
Lunkerrick,
Daisies.
welcome in. So those are new.
Yeah.
Daisy ears. Are they for anything special?
I don't think so.
No?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, you match. So,
You match.
Yeah.
Walter Johnson, hello. All right. Well, I don't want to keep you guys. Have a great breakfast. Is it breakfast? It's breakfast, right? Yeah, breakfast. All right. You guys got to wait like 2 hours.
It's okay.
Oh,
Alright.
that will be good.
Do you have food in the room?
Yeah.
Go snack on a pretzel or something.
Yeah. We will. Yeah. I think so.
All right. Well, it was good seeing you. 3 days in a row.
I know.
3 days in a row.
Crazy.
And I had my pins today, so, well,
Like,
one
we
pin.
seem like stalkers, like we keep showing.
No,
We keep
I get it. Well, we're staying here too, so
Yeah.
that's why we're over in the Boulder Ridge section.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody loves your ears. Wendy B loves your ears. So if Wendy B loves your, she's got good taste. Don't tell her I said that, but she's got good taste. She loves your ears. So those are brand. I've never seen those ears before.
Yeah, I think they were
We've
like
been seeing
new.
them like recently.
Okay,
And they
I'll-
aren't in all of the stores either.
I'll have to keep I'll have to keep a lookout today.
Yeah.
Your mom says she doesn't miss you. Stay here as long as you can.
Oh, wow.
Dawn, the hitchhiking bones. I made that up. I made that up. I mean, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Well, you guys have a fun time today. Maybe we'll see you swimming later.
Yeah.
Well, if I see you, you better give me a full report on Topolino's.
Oh, we will.
What you got? Remember what you got.
We'll see more characters today.
You'll
too.
see.
Yes.
You'll see Mickey, Donald, Daisy, and Minnie. I think
Yeah.
those are the four.
See, that's 4 more characters.
Four more characters. Well, you met Donald No, who'd you meet yesterday?
Donald and Goofy.
See, you can't count Donald twice. You can't count Donald twice. That's only 3. But he's in a different outfit, so maybe that counts.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you better do better tomorrow if I see you. All right. I need a full report at the end of the day. What characters?
Okay.
You got to meet at least 5 characters tomorrow.
5?
What are you shopping at Disney Springs today?
Yeah.
What are you looking for, in particular? Are you? If you're Christmas shopping for your mom, don't say it because she's. Don't. Maybe. Okay.
Maybe I am. No, what are we looking at?
She says she needs a new coffee mug. I'm joking.
That'd be really funny.
I'm joking. No. Buy her something expensive.
I don't know.
Well, you wanted the jacket.
I'm joking, Kathy.
Is she in there?
Yeah, she said I didn't say that.
Looking at the purple zip up for the 100.
That looks
like-
pretty.
Oh,
with the-
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, yeah. How much money did she send you with down here? That's expensive.
I don't know. My dad called me yesterday. He's like, treat yourself. So,
Really?
yeah.
I-
But now they're probably regretting it.
I don't-
I'm talking to you.
Are
Definitely.
well, if they said treat yourself, I say go for it.
Yeah.
Max it out. Max out that credit card.
Cards.
What they do? Just give you the number, or they give you a credit card?
They give you like the gift card thing.
Oh, max it out. Just tell them to put $500 more on it or something. Kathy, just put $500 more on her gift card. She'll treat you good.
It's not getting
She'll treat you good for Christmas. Baker, how's it going in Maryland? All right, I'll let you guys go.
So you guys get
But thank you for stopping us and saying hello. I had my pins today. I felt bad I didn't have my pins the other day,
No, it's okay.
but I was off stream.
Well,
So
yeah, I didn't expect you to see
Yeah.
it there. It was like,
I keep them in my streaming bag.
yeah.
So when I don't have my streaming bag, I don't have my pins, and
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, I apologize. But you got one now. So
Yeah, it's okay.
are you gonna give it to your mom?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Put it on our pin board.
Okay. Yeah. You guys can share it. Share it.
Share the wealth.
Share it. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Well, have fun today. I want a full. If we see you later, I want a full report.
Yeah.
Remember what you got, how good it was,
And
and what you didn't like, and character.
Oh, what we
Okay.
what we didn't like.
And I want to see some pictures from the top of Topolino's.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
You guys got a big job ahead of you. Do it. Okay. Bye bye. John Serpom, hello. Yeah, having a car down here helps out a lot. I'm standing right in the middle of the. Jason St. John, hello. I love Wilderness Lodge. All right, we're gonna get back to this. Kathy, your daughter is wonderful. She's amazing. So they're going to Topolino's. I'm sorry if I missed anybody in chat. I was talking with Kathy G. That's Kathy G's daughter. And she's down here with her friend. Amazing trip. All right, the pool hours here are 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. This is the quiet pool. There's a sauna over here, but here's where the geyser. This is where the geyser will go off. I'm sure it's not going off yet. We'll look at it a little bit later. When we come back, we'll watch for it. But here's the main pool. Helen Boyce. Looks like Jurassic Park. Yes, it does, Helen. I see the Disney Baker. I hope you're having a good time up in Baltimore. Jason St. John. Who that, Dave? Jimmy the Head. Hello, Jimmy the Head. Welcome in, Jimmy. Regina's here. Regina, good morning. I'm not making it over there this morning. Okay, Regina. We'll be over to Hollywood Studios today, Regina, if you're over there. Thanks, Jeff. She had fun chat. Well, that's awesome, Kathy. Lovely young lady. Yeah, they are. I've seen them 3 days in a row now. Christie's Corner, hello. So there's a couple hot tubs up here. Boom, boom. Here is the main pool. So it's sort of like a V shape. Sort of like in a V shape. We might try this pool today. Terry, good morning, Terry. And I'll show you the Boulder Ridge pool. This is a Copper Creek pool. Look at that view, though. This resort is amazing. Resort is amazing. I'm just going to pause and soak in all the beauty. There's a better look at the kids' play area right over there. Great resort for Ray. It is. It's a great report. One most relaxing places on property, right, John? Jason. There's a couple showers at the pool. So this is supposed to be like a continuation of the pool running into the water. But it's not really. So I'll show you over here. I got to go back over here and show you some stuff. All right. Lots of seating out here if you want to grab your stuff at the Roaring Fork. All right. So as I round this corner over here, there is yet another sit-down restaurant. It's called Geyser Point. Everybody raves about the bison burger. I have never had a bison burger. This used to be the spa right here, but it closed when you know what hit. Right over here is the fire pit. So this is where they will do the nightly roasting of the marshmallows, right here. So that's where you would roast the marshmallows at night. Beautiful views. There's another boat going over to Fort Wilderness, right there. But here's Geyser Point Bar and Grill, right here. We did have a drink here last night. I got the Huckleberry. I asked them for the most girly drink they have, and he said the Huckleberry, and I had the Huckleberry, and he was spot on. They do have a Geyser Point quick service right over here as well. So I guess that counts as another quick service. But guys, this is more of a sit-down restaurant right here. I still think my favorite relaxing resort is the Animal Kingdom Lodge, but I think it's because it's your family's favorite. Love Geyser Point. The food here is wonderful. The views here, it's all open. It's all open. Open. If you see, there's no walls around here. It's all open. So, but we came here for a drink last night. We were going to eat dinner, but we just had dinner over at the Roaring Fork. And you can see this is where it looks like the pool is flowing into the Bay Lake. Just around the river bend. Tracy Tinker. The Huckleberry Punch. That's what I had, Tracy Tinker. William T., good morning. I think we fit 15 to 20. Carlos. That might be tight. I suggest going to Geyser Point in the evening. Yes. You can see the water pageant, and you can see the fireworks from here. I'll show you Scott Schoof. Good morning, Scott. How are you, Scott? Matt Simatu, welcome in. Uh, S- Carlos, that'd be rough. I think that would be rough. I'm not saying it's not doable, Carlos, but we sat here one night for a meal. Um, we had a good. We had about 10 people. I guess if you had 10 people here, maybe move the table over there, they could probably do it. But yeah, if you sit there during the Magic and fireworks, they did pipe the music in last night, Lisa. Yes, they did. So let me show you. I'll show you where I watched the fireworks from. But this is Bay Lake out here. It's getting warm already. Lots of seating along the waterway here. Good morning. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you, sir?
Doing well. Let me see if this menu right here has the drink. There it is. There's the Huckleberry Punch right there. That's what I had. Huckleberry Punch. It was delicious. It wasn't like overly alcohol-y. It tasted like Kool-Aid actually. And it went down really, really nicely. Okay. That's Geyser Point right there. That's what it looks like from the water. From the water. There's some comfortable seating here. If you get here early enough, you can watch the fireworks and water pageant right from here. But the one thing, if you're sitting here, there might be people standing along here to watch the water pageant, so you might not be able to see it as well. I'll show you where I watched everything from. Lots of tables over here. Lots of tables to sit and just relax. I watched the fireworks right from this little corner right here. So I went out here, right here, and I turned, and I could see. I'll post the videos in the the weekly recap. Old Key West, Kim and Bruce. Good morning. But you could see the fireworks really well, and they piped the music in, and then as soon as the fireworks were over, I turned right here. The electrical water pageant's right here. So this is a great place to stand. It's in this little area right outside the green here. And one thing about standing there, negative about it, is they were showing up right here. So they had up going right here, and it was really loud. So the movie kind of took away from the music from the fireworks, but it was still, you're still in Disney. No need to complain. But this is they'll put chairs out here for the movie. So there are all kind of chairs out here on this area for people that were watching the movie right over here. So this is where the movie will be at night. And last night it was up. Over here in this rec area, Reunion Station, they have a pool table, a ping pong table, foosball. This is where you can come to play some games and stuff. Just relax, chill out during the day, go to the pool, come over here, have some fun. That's what it's all about, having fun, guys. When you're here, take your time, relax, and enjoy. Don't go run at the parks constantly. Come over to the resorts and enjoy the resorts. You're paying a lot of money for the resorts. And I don't know. Here I am worrying about the last meal. Clue where we're having Thanksgiving. Carlos, you got to get on that Thanksgiving meal. Anyway, here's the railroad tracks right here. Octavia Melody, good morning, Octavia. Use those resort facilities. Kenneth, that's an order. If Kenneth says it, make sure you do it. Okay, over here. This is where they have the boat and bike rentals right here. Fireworks cruise, $3.99 for 10 guests. I guess I can go over here. So fishing in Bay Lake. This is what you're going to... Dawn, the Hitchhiking Bones. How are you this morning? Jan, good morning, Jan. Good to see everybody. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. It is Saturday, and we love spending time. Oh, Anne-Marie. Yes, that's what it's about. Spend time with your family at the resorts. We had such a great time swimming in the pool. We're throwing around the ball, just having a good time in the pool yesterday. You can do that as a family. If you're in the parks, all you're going to do is fight. Janine, what a great tour. So welcome in, Janine L. Appreciate you being here. Craig's Robotics. Welcome in, Craig. But they have fishing here. Here's where you can, here's the prices. I'm not going to say it in the, this is as of the filming of this video. So it's $3.99 for 10 guests. You can't have more than 10 on the fireworks cruises. And then the guided bass fishing excursions start at $235, 2-hour trip, $455 for a 4-hour trip, 5 guests minimum, or 5 guests maximum, I'm sorry. I'm looking right at it and I said the opposite. But there you have it. All right, reunion station's right over there. I love all the little details. So technically, non-resort guests could simply go to Wilderness Lodge and watch up the movie and enjoy. You could. You could. Who dat, Dave? You could. You if you make a dining reservation over here, you could come over and enjoy all the fireworks and electrical water pageant and everything. Okay, still a lot more to cover. There's a water tower. Oh, do you see the moon up there? There's the moon. All right, here's the train tracks. The little details like this. The Boulder Ridge Railway Mining. So the Boulder Ridge has a really, has a big train theming to it. This is just a fishing sign right here. Okay, there's more Cascade cabins along this side. So this is running alongside of, towards Fort Wilderness down this way. So more Cascade, 8,013 to 8,026. So there's like 13 cabins down here. And these are the same as we just showed you on the other side. They're just running along the pathway to Fort Wilderness. Okay, I'm not going to go really far down, but I'm just going to show you. It's very quiet back here. Very, very, very scenic. Very, very animal-y. There it is. These are the Cascade cabins. So these are the ones that are running along the waterway to Fort Wilderness right here. And I just wanted to come down here to show you something. The only reason I came down here is because I know they have a bunch of grills down here on the left-hand side that are available to you. I love all these imprints in the cement. Just makes it there's a raccoon. They do have a cooking station. So if you're staying at the Cascade cabins and you want to not cook in your kitchen, you want to grill outside, like maybe fish, or, you know, say you have a bunch of burgers or dogs, right here, there's a grill right there. So it's about halfway down. It's about in the middle, I would say. Let me see. What is this one? I can't see a number. I think it's about midway in the cabins. So, Roxanne Simpson, good morning. And guys, like, if you are new to the channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Jeff. My wife's name is Angela. We are This Our Dream. We go live from the parks or resorts every Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. So thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel and you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up. It lets YouTube know we're doing a good job, shares us out to even more people. And if you want to consider subscribing, we'd love to have you part of our family. It's totally free, no hidden taxes, service charges, fees, memberships, Patreon, anything like that. Carlos said last time we were there for Thanksgiving, we had homecoming. I'm done. Oh, he's done with that place. THJP, hello, welcome in. Good morning, THJP. Carlos is done with homecoming. All right, I'm going to take you into the, I think it's called Boulder Creek Pool. I'll get the exact name. Matthew, good morning. Jeff, Tony recommends the Pina Colada drink. I've had that. Very girly. Wendy, I've had the Pina Colada. That's my go-to drink. It's very good. Very good. Are those cabins where River Country No, River Country is, Kelly, River Country is a little bit down further. Between Fort Wilderness and here, so it's down a little bit further. But I was at River Country in 1985. Can you believe that? I did River Country in 1985. Yes, I am. I was a senior in high school, so if you do the math, yes, that's how old I am. Magic of the Mouse Radio, good morning. All right, more great theming here. You got this great theming. All right, pool hours, 7, oh, the pool was open at 7 a.m. I should have came out here first. So this is the Boulder Ridge Cove. Boulder Ridge Cove. I knew it was Boulder Ridge something. Boulder Ridge Cove. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go in here for a second. You have to scan in. All right. So this is Boulder Ridge Cove pool. So they have life jackets over here. There's no lifeguard over at this pool, but there's plenty of seating around the pool. Randy, welcome in, Randy. So what we were doing yesterday is we were trying to hit this thing right up here with a ball. This crane. But this crane was over in Hollywood Studios at Catastrophe Canyon. If it looks familiar, I'm gonna go around this way, show you some other stuff. 7 a.m. That's good to know. I might come out here Monday really early and go swimming instead of taking a shower. All right. So a lot of this stuff is from over in, can you see the tennis shoes and the trees from the bank? Oh, no, they're too far down. Who's that, Dave? They're too far down. I know what you're talking about, though. But all this stuff was over at Hollywood Studios. All these things in the pool over at Catastrophe Canyon. I don't know if you remember the great, the backlot tour, but that's where it was. This crane here. So we were in the water. Some of us were over here. Some of us were over on this side. And we were throwing a ball. We were trying to hit this thing right here. There are towels over here. There's towel returns. There's a few cabanas over here. Just a nice pool. So this pool is probably about the same, if not bigger than the other pool over at the Copper Creek side. William T, hello. Hope to meet you over Labor Day weekend. You met my wife at Hollywood Studios in February. Laura wished our son happy birthday. She was with our daughter celebrating college graduation. William T, come say hello. Anyway, this is the Boulder Ridge pool. It's a zero entry pool over this way. I'm trying not to show it. There's a lot of people in the pool. My husband and I went to the River Country in September 1976, and every trip until it was closed. Jan, right? And we lived, right? We're all fine. WWE fan, hello. Resorts, Dawn, aren't the resorts great? It does get deep. This provides some shade during the day. So when the sun was over there, this actually provides some shade from the pool. Anger, no last name. Hello, happy Saturday. Yes, Wendy, that's where I'm going to be later today. But this pool, it's a nice size, it's a decent sized pool. We were throwing a football from way down there to way down here, and we might have splashed some people and made them mad. They left the pool angrily, but you know, I can't control. Well, I guess I can control. It was out of my. Crystal Coachman, hello. All right, so this is where we were swimming yesterday. We probably were in the water for about 4 hours yesterday. It was, how deep is the pool? 4 feet, Crystal. It goes to 4 feet something. Not very deep at all. Angela was in there, so you know it's not deep. So there's no lifeguards here. No glass. Bathing load 145. There was not near 145 people in here yesterday. You're supposed to shower before you enter. Children must be supervised, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't say anything about throwing balls, so. Regina, you have a great day. Hope to see you. Hope to see you soon, Regina. We'll be over at Hollywood Studios today if you're over there, Regina. Okay. So this is the Boulder Ridge area of the, and I'll show you a map down here so it makes a little more sense, because there's really 3 sections to this resort. I think this is really nice. I took a picture of this yesterday. You have Topiary Mickey, Disney Vacation Club. The pool is just deep enough that you really... That's right, Mark. That's right. I will be in that pool at Beach Club. Oh, the Beach Club. Yes, Honora, Beach Club. That's the best pool. I have these blisters on my feet, the bottom of my feet, because that day I was over at Magic Kingdom and I went over to Epcot. I did too much walking. My feet got wet. I got blisters. So that's why I'm moving so slowly today. I apologize. But I love this. This is such a great shot right here. You have Topiary Mickey. You can tell this is a Disney Vacation Club resort, Boulder Ridge. I love these cars though. They have all the boulders in them. Oh, I'm a geek. I guess I'm a geek, guys. All right, this is the Boulder Ridge section. This is the Boulder Ridge section of the resort. Again, Geyser Point. No, it's not. This is not the Boulder Ridge. This is Copper Creek. Actually, this is Copper Creek over here. I'm gonna go show you a map. Okay, just to give you a bearing, Boulder Ridge, this is Geyser Point Restaurant right here. So we walked around the outside of that. This is the other side. I wonder if there's a menu for Geyser Point. I'm sorry if I seem like I'm all over the place, but we walked over past here. We walked down along the water. This is the Geyser Point restaurant right here. And they do have a Geyser Point bar and grill right here. So you can get some food right here as well. It is Disney pretty, Kelly. I want that boring view right there. Is that what you want, Carlos? Usually they have a topiary buffalo in here. I'm not sure what they did with the topiary buffalo, but usually there's a topiary buffalo in here. I'm sorry, I get geeked out about the resorts, guys. I love the resorts. I love showing you the resorts. So I'm turning into, I know, right? Ramon, good morning, Ramon. The Bison Burger, Ramon. Yes, the Bison Burger is very good. Nate D just got here. What is the? We're at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort. So on Saturdays we're doing summer resort series where we go around to a different resort and show you all the amenities that the resorts have to offer. Today we're at Disney's Fort Wilderness. This section over here is the Boulder Ridge section, right over here. This is Copper Creek, and the rest of it is just the regular rooms over here. Okay, so I'm gonna walk down this way because I have a lot more to show you, and I feel like I don't want to take up too much of your time because I know it's Saturday, people have things to do. So I'm going to, I don't want to speed it up. I just want to take my time, but I want to be respectful of everybody else's time as well. This is Wilderness Lodge, not Fort Wilderness. I'm sorry, did I say Fort Wilderness? This is Wilderness Lodge. There's 3 different sections to this resort. So, sorry, that's okay, Nate. You could be half asleep, don't worry. There are bathrooms over at this Boulder Ridge pool as well, so you don't have to go too far. Angela is in the chat. Diane Bush, good morning, Diane. Pam's fam, good morning, Pam. Always great to see you. All right, so this is the Boulder Ridge section of the resort right here. And I want to tell you something. I went into the gym last night. It is amazing. The gym here is amazing. I'm gonna try to show you the gym in case. Hopefully there's nobody in there. But this is the Boulder Ridge section right here. Oh, there's people. There's a bunch of people in. Oh my gosh, the gym is packed. Almost got ran over. Again, this is the Boulder Ridge pool right here. 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. It opens early. If you have some early swimmers. Richard, good morning, Richard. Richard loves staying here. Richard loves staying here. I think they just stayed here a little bit ago, a couple weeks ago. No, maybe a week ago. All right. I'm going into the lobby here. All right, here's a map over here. So just so you guys don't get, I'm gonna retrace our steps using a map here. All right. Disneyland fan, good morning. Okay. So we started in the lobby right here, okay? This is the lobby. So we have Copper Creek. Copper Creek's over here. This is the main pool, Copper Creek Springs. So this is the lobby. We went out here. We went down to the boat dock. Then we walked along the cabins. So this is along the water side towards Magic Kingdom. KCR Rike Rider, good morning. 84 days for KC. Then we walked back. This is where we saw some friends, and then we walked past the geyser. We went past the Geyser Point Grill, walked around Reunion Station, walked down the other cabins right here. We went into the Boulder Ridge pool. Now we're walking back. We came down this way, and now we're over here. So this is the Boulder Ridge section. So Copper Creek and the regular hotel are in the green, and the Boulder Ridge is in the pink section. So there's two pools, Boulder Ridge Cove, and Copper Creek Springs is the other pool. All right. So if that wasn't confusing, I don't know what is. Sturdy Branches is the gym. You can get to it from the outside. There is great water in there. If you need to refill your water bottles, go in Sturdy Branches and refill your water bottle. There might Dreamer Deborah. Dreamer Deborah, thank you so much, Dreamer Deborah. John, what's going on, John? Marilyn A, hello, Marilyn. Oh, open sesame. Oh, that feels so good. There's two DVC sections. There's Copper Creek and there's Boulder Ridge. Copper Creek's over in the main Wilderness Lodge building. Boulder Ridge is in a building all by itself. So just lots of great artifacts, pictures. So these in this picture right here, the one that's Walt's riding, those are some train cars right from that set right there. Keep America 2A strong. Welcome in. are part of DVC. But you can stay at Wilderness Lodge. You can stay at Boulder Ridge and Copper Creek without being part of DVC too. You can buy points. You can rent points. Morning. I mean, the carvings are just amazing. I hope it's coming across on the screen as well. But there's all these nice little sitting areas. Here's the gym over here. Oop, I got all turned around. There are restrooms right around the corner here too. So there's water fountains, more trains stuff right there. Mary, welcome in from Chicago, Mary. More train stuff. Make sure you look at all this stuff. They put it here for a reason. There's some restrooms right over here in the lobby too. So, all right, we're gonna go. Let me see. It looked like there were a lot of people in the gym. I'd like to take you in there because it's one of the nicest gyms I've ever seen on property. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the gym, so I'm not going to take you in there, but it's a huge gym. There's so much to do in there. Maybe I'll film it later when there's nobody in there. It's called the Sturdy Branches. I want to show you these elevator shafts over here. Look at the elevator shafts. I mean, the door, oh, well, we'll go over here. We'll go over here.
You're okay, Papa.
You're welcome, Ray. There's a bear.
Let me give it kiss. Where is it? Let me give it kiss. Okay. Okay.
I do, Jennifer. Angela filmed the interior, so she'll have a video of the interior. Wow, I thought I was being loud. Wow. I do like the way the room looks. I do. Chris B, welcome in, Chris. But this is the lobby right here. It's just, this is the Boulder Ridge Villas right here. I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to miss anything, but I want to be respectful of everybody's time. There's a little desk. Sometimes there's somebody sitting here to help you out. Okay, so this is the Boulder Ridge Villas. So this is the pink part right here. The pink part. So it is a Disney. It was established in 1871. Look at that. It's been around longer than Magic Kingdom. But there are detailed menu. There's a detailed map. Disney Master Chief Sam, hello, welcome in. Driving back home and I don't have. All right, Cherie, drive safely. The importance of a good breakfast, right? Don't have a Pop-Tart. Have something substantial. Okay. Yeah, this is the section we're at right now. So this is the main lobby area that we're in right now, and there's rooms on either side. All right. There's some other things I wanted to show you. So we will get going. It's just so well themed over here. So well themed. Make sure you take the time to look around. I'm fine with just, oh, Christy. You could, there's so many short details. The Carolwood, Pacific. All right, so we're gonna walk back over to the main lobby because there's some stuff over there that I wanted to show you that I didn't. All right, so we're in the Boulder Ridge section right now. This is Disney Vacation Club, obviously. The seating, the fabric that they chose, amazing. There's another boardwalk out here. We've seen it when it rains. We've seen this area flood. I mean, it's like this area gets like a swamp. So that's why this is up on a boardwalk. Stephen Cook, good morning. Good morning, Stephen. Robert, good morning. Oh, you've never chatted. Okay. I didn't know what you meant. Well, welcome in, Stephen. You don't need to chat. You can just watch Ninja. We appreciate you being here, Stephen. All right. And guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Robert, good morning, Robert. All right. So we're coming out of the Boulder Ridge lobby. So that's not the Disney Wilderness Lodge lobby is different. So to get to Copper Creek or the Wilderness Lodge part, you would go, it's down in a different section, but this is the Boulder Ridge section. Now, if you're trying to get to the bus transportation from the Boulder Ridge section, you would go right over here. That's where the buses would pick you up. Look at this. Again, great theming here. Great theming. And there's where the bus stations are, right down here. I could take you down here for a little bit. So you can see down here, there are the bus stations. There's a bus waiting there right now going to Magic Kingdom. You could hop on a bus, be at Magic Kingdom in like 5-10 minutes. Although, why? No, it's not going to Magic Kingdom. It says, it is going to Magic Kingdom. So I didn't think there were buses here to Magic Kingdom, but I guess there are. Interesting. I thought you had to take the boat. I stand corrected. You can get a bus here from Magic Kingdom too. I did not realize that. There's the bus station right there. Okay. Now you used to be able to walk from here to Fort Wilderness. You can't do that anymore because they tore down River Country, and it's sort of like an area in construction right now. So you can't walk from here. The bus is faster than the boat. I thought, okay. That's very interesting. Yeah, you used to be able to walk here to Fort Wilderness, but you can't do that anymore because they were doing some construction over by River Country. They were trying to build something over there, and it's just an area of construction, and you can't take the bus to Magic Kingdom. Okay, Jennifer. I like taking the boat. I really like taking the boat. So again, more signs. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Is Fort Wilderness just cabins? No. Oh, Fort Wilderness is cabins, and you can go camping, you can RVs. There's a bunch of different things over there. Jennifer Crusoe, good morning. Christy, there's a bunch of different things over at Fort Wilderness. You can do cabins, you can do tent camping, you can do RV camping over there. There's a bunch of different options. Stacy Schrader, hello. Stayed club level at Christmas time, and it was magical. I'd like to talk to you about that, Stacy. What did they have to offer? I can't take the buses the way. Oh yeah, they do. Do they have a lobby and places to eat at Wilderness Lodge, Christy? Yes. At Wilderness Lodge, it's a beautiful lobby. All right, so we're heading out of the Boulder Creek area back into the Wilderness Lodge, Copper Creek area. I never understood what this area was right here. All right, somebody was asking about the arcade earlier. Here's the arcade. It's between Boulder Ridge and the other area. So the hours for here are 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. You got to ring these bells when you go by. Make sure you ring the bells. If you don't, you'll have bad luck all day. All right, now we're now entering Beauty and the Beard's Magical Adventures. Good morning. At Fort Wilderness, do they have Fort Wilderness does not have a lobby. They do not. They have a couple stores, but they don't have a lobby. Well, you do check in. I shouldn't say that. There's a place to check in. All right. So here's all the things that are offered here. Whispering Canyon Cafe, Geyser Point Grill, Roaring Fork, shopping. I don't know why Artist Point isn't up there. Copper Creek Springs, Sturdy Branches Health Club, Boulder Ridge Cove Pool, Reunion Station for the DVC member recreation services. There's the bus transportation, shopping. The geyser sets off at 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. So it should be going off now. So we'll go out and see the geyser. Hidden Mickey hunt, all the things, all the fun things around the resort right there. There's a little map. All right, so over here is the store. Every time I go in the store, I get lag, but I'll try to go in there. Let me know if we're lagging. Yeah, Carlos, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try to go in there. I just want to show the lobby once more. They do caricatures here at night. I've never seen them doing them during the day, but at night they'll be doing caricatures right here. This is one of my favorite things right here. You got Humphrey on the bottom. You got Donald, Goofy, and Mickey. I love this. This totem pole as you go in the store. But again, here's the lobby. Whispering Canyon Cafe over there. Beautiful lobby. I'm gonna take you up to the top pretty soon. I just want to cover some other things. Jennifer Piccolo, hope you're having a great time. Check-in is over to the left. So if you're checking in the Copper Canyon or Copper Creek, if you're checking in the Boulder Ridge or Fort Wilderness Lodge, this is where you're going to check in. All three places you check in right here. I love the totem poles in here, in this lobby. Just amazing. You got the fireplace, that's where I started. Okay. So I'm going to go in the store. Let me know if I have any lag in the store. They have a lot of great stuff in this store. A lot of Fort Wilderness Lodge themed stuff. Mug, totem pole. I've always wanted this. I love this. This is the totem pole that we just saw on the outside of the store. They also have like a little picture frame. There's a nice frame right there. It has the fireplace and the totem pole on it. Looks like you'd fit a 5x7 in there. Picture. This mug also. Nice mug with a totem. $22.99. That's not bad for a mug that size. That's a nice hefty mug. Oh my gosh, is this a Christmas ornament? Oh no. I'm gonna have to get this. $26.99 for that. I'm gonna have to get that. Oh no. Yep. Now I'm done. Get that on the way out. Fort Wilderness magnet. They do have magnets. Lots of Fort Wilderness shirts. There's a bathrobe, a towel, one for the kids. Here's one for the manly men. That's a nice shirt. I like the color of that. It is $39.99. I like that color. That would bring out the blue in my eyes. And there's another shirt right here. It's like a baseball. Disney's Wilderness Lodge. There they go. Kelly said, what did Kelly say? I have two. Uses a bookend. Do you really, Kelly? That's awesome. There's a new magnet, Carlos. I know. All right. Disney Critters ear band. All kind of stuff in here. Looks like they have a little bit of Halloween merch in here. Oh, yeah. So Halloween merch. Here's the women's shirts right here. So they have some women's hats. Look at that. Only You. Anybody remember Smokey the Bear commercials when they were growing up? Smokey Bear is big here. Only You. Disney's Wilderness Lodge with the Snow White theming. Oh, yeah. Gitchy. Welcome in, Gitchy. Smokey the Bear. Prevent wildfires. Looks like all the women's shirts are with Smokey the Bear on them. Prevent wildfire. There they go. Pants. Smokey the Bear socks. They have so much Smokey the Bear stuff. Cynthia, welcome in, Cynthia. Only You can prevent forest fires. All right, lots of Halloween merch in here. So the stores at the resorts are starting to get Halloween merch. We noticed that over at the Contemporary. They have a little pin section over here. Lots of pins. I still wish they had the pin board up there. Over by the other place. 100 anniversary stuff. All kind of clothing. Another fireplace in the gift shop. This is where I usually start to lag, so just let me know. There's a little mirror here so you can look. You can look at yourself. All right, and then there's a store back here because there's a DVC area. There's all kind of frozen foods. I don't want to go too far back there because I know I'll start lagging. But there's all kind of frozen foods, drinks. Wow. All right, there's a toy section over here for the kids. All right, so that's the store. There's a pin trading board right here if you want to trade some pins. See if there's any good ones here. What is that? Moloch? I don't know what that is. Moloch. Pins. Oh, there's a Duffy. All right. Let's take you back outside. All right, that was a store. Just a quick run through the store. They have the normal DVC stuff. The frozen foods and stuff like that. Thank you, Carlos. Okay, guys. There's some things I wanted to show you outside too. So we're gonna go to the front first, and then we'll go back by the pool. The store opens at 8 o'clock, by the way. If I didn't mention that, the store opens at 8 o'clock. Alrighty. HFC 1969. There was a Brer Rabbit pin. Not in there. There wasn't a. Was there a Brer Rabbit pin in there? I haven't seen a Brer Rabbit pin in forever. This is where the Christmas tree will go. Right here. This is where the Christmas tree will be up in a few months. All right. I'd be remiss if I didn't point out some things over here. There is there's a money machine over here, Chase money machine. Kids area to sit when you're checking in over here. Another DVC. There's DVC all over the place. Whispering Canyon's up here. So make sure you ask for a lot of ketchup. I love these Indian headdresses. Love these Indian headdresses. The collectible pennies. There's a charging machine right over here. There you have it. Oh, on the pin board there was okay. These Indian headdresses. There's some restrooms around the corner over here. This is the handicap ramp, so to get into the restaurant. There's a bottle refill station over here. This is brand new. Bottle refill station, some house phones, and restrooms back here. So if you're at the Whispering Canyon, you need some water right here, or restrooms right behind here. All right, I'm gonna go outside real quick, and then I'm gonna take you up, and we'll look down from the top. We'll be doing this at Christmas time too, so we'll be able to show you all the Christmas decorations. But this is where you would come in from the front if you're getting dropped off by transportation. So this is where you would get dropped off. Buses are right down this way. And they usually have a nice, well, they don't have anything set up out here. Usually they have a nice little setup over here, but they don't. I like Whispering Canyon, Christy, I do. You did have breakfast with Angela there. We have breakfast scheduled, I think, tomorrow? Maybe breakfast tomorrow there? I'm not sure. We do have a breakfast scheduled there. And we also have, we have Via Napoli tomorrow. I'm so excited for that. Okay, I'm gonna take you up. So that was where you would come in if you were getting transportation or if you were driving. That's how you would come into the lobby. Let's go up, we'll look down from the top, and then we'll go outside, we'll look at the pool, and we'll see if the geyser's going off. So everybody's already gone over to Hollywood Studios, so I'm solo. I'm gonna take you up to the top and we'll look down onto the lobby. We'll see how loud it gets. Pardon any lag while I go through all these chambers to get up to the top and get my steps in. I'm moving really slow, I'm sorry. So we've come up one floor, and this is what it looks like. Tony Azai, good morning, Tony. There's what the lobby looks like from up here. We're gonna go up a little bit higher, but I'm gonna go over here for a second. They have all these nice little sitting areas up here as well. So look at this fire. This fire is blazing. Nice little sitting area. You're all moving slow, mate, but one. There you have it. There's a couple fireplaces up here on this little. As you go up, here's looking down on the lobby. Oh, they do, Jennifer. A lot of quiet little nooks. The Whispering Canyon is in full swing now. It wasn't when we started the stream. It wasn't even open yet. And there's where you would check in over there. I did. We started the stream in front of this 1.6 billion year old fireplace over here. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Pam Nicholson, hello, welcome in, Pam. Ross and Found, hello, amazing place. Next life, I am rich instead of Ross and Found, welcome in. The geyser won't go off until 9:56. Okay, Richard. Thank you for the update. I'll have to make sure I time that right. You can go out here. Oh, jeez. Watch the, oh my gosh. Here we are. So this is the front right here. So if you were parking, if you're driving over here, you could park out here. This is where you would check in, get baggage, and the baggage carts are right down here. Stuff like that. Just a nice little outlook area. Leanne Sherbick, hello. We are staying at Old Faithful Inn in a couple of weeks. Copying, yeah, Leanne, they certainly did. This looks just like it out there. Hope you have a great time, Liam. Joe C, hello. Welcome in, Joe. Watch that step. It's the only. I know, Joe. I almost bit it hard. I always forget about it. All right, let's go back in. I'm going to take you all the way to the top. But there's all these little nice. Hopefully, I can get back in. Look at that stoop right there. I always forget how high that is. And I always catch my foot going out there. Every stinking time. All right, we're gonna go up to the top and we'll look down and show you the great view from up there. Dun, 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 dun. Good morning. Dun, 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 dun. All right, keep on going, Jeff. Keep on going. One more flight. But there's a lot of nice places to relax. Like on that floor we were just in, here's another little example of a place to sit and just look. Donna Jaworski, hello, Donna. This is what it looks like from this floor. I'm gonna take a little breather. Okay, here we go, last set. Going down is a lot easier than going up. I have a lot of body mass to move. Okay, we are at the top. There's some chairs up here. They're rocking chairs. They're just not normal chairs. They're rocking chairs. Sit. All right, this is what the lobby looks from way up here. Oh, Steven, you have no idea. It is so warm in here. Wait till I go outside. But you can see here's the fireplace. That's the room we were just in. Above that, there's a nice another little sitting area. Whispering Canyon over here. Amy, AJC Magic TV, welcome in. There's the fireplace over there. At Christmas time, the tree looks amazing from up here. It just really does. You can see, I'm not sure if you guys can see the little details here, but the lights right here, the lights, the pole, the part that's holding the light together, they look like arrows. I'm not sure if you can see the feather on the back of the arrows or not. Just another little detail. You can see all the seating in this lobby. There's plenty of seating at this lobby. Plenty of seating over here. Nobody's sitting in front of the fireplace over here. Oh, that little girl just proved me wrong. She just proved me wrong. Well, thank you, Christy. I love doing the resorts. I love doing the... So, yeah, we're actually staying over at the Boulder Ridge section. So we have a 2-bedroom over there, and it's amazing. Angela filmed the inside, so she'll put that out in a separate video. Minnesota Martha, are there hotel rooms that face into the lobby? Or are they all down the halls? Well, so I'm Minnesota Martha. So I'm up on the top floor, and there's really no rooms. They're kind of back along this wall and so forth. So there's no rooms that really face the lobby. If you look straight across, you can see the doors for the rooms. So there's the room between you and the balcony. But yeah, so we're up at the top. You can see there's plenty of seating. People enjoying themselves, laying on the couches, sitting, waiting for transportation. I don't know what they're doing. There's theming on all these poles. There's an owl on the top of this one right here. It's just amazing. You got to look around. There's a turkey. There's a wolf. The totem poles are amazing. 20 years ago, I was going to buy DVC. Oh, Ross, that was the time to buy it. That was the time to buy it. Okay, I'm going to go back downstairs. Richard said the geyser's going to go off at 9:56. So we're going to go out for that. But I wanted to show you some other stuff around the area as well. But make sure if you have any questions, feel free to ask. This is our second. We stayed at the Copper Creek section of this resort. We've stayed at the Boulder Ridge section of this resort. We've never stayed in the hotel part. We don't have that kind of money. Oh, okay, we're going back down now. Going back down. But you got great views. You can really see the Christmas tree really well from some of these. Martha, just to answer your question, so there's a room right there, 6102, and you have about 10 feet, 8 feet maybe, before the railing and then the lobby. So. There it is. All right. Dun, 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 dun. And if you're not a fan of having, like, being able to look through steps, Christy, you can walk around this for hours and just look and take pictures. You certainly could. If you're not a fan of holes in the steps, I wouldn't recommend going up the steps. I would recommend going up the elevator. I know we have a friend that if they can see into the steps, they can't go up the steps. But here's another nice little sitting area. The artwork around in this place is amazing. It's just amazing. And there's the other fireplace, the lobby. You get a good view of the Christmas tree from right here. If you come out on this balcony, Christmas tree is right there. Again, check in to the right, Whispering Canyon to the left. These lights are amazing. Josh Burnett, love the resort streams. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. You don't see the Christmas tree at all? Mark, come back. We'll be doing the resort series once the Christmas stuff goes up. So this is our summer resort series. Show you what it looks like in summer. We'll also have the. We're also going to be doing the. We'll also be doing the Christmas resort series as well. So we'll show you what all the resorts look like at Christmas time. They are decorated so nicely. Some of our favorites are this one, Grand Floridian, Coronado Springs. Coronado Springs at Christmas. You wouldn't think. They have a lot of trees over there. They decorate it so nicely. Yes, I said Coronado Springs. It's a moderate, but if any resort was pretending to be a deluxe, it's a moderate, it would be Coronado Springs. Push, Jeff. Don't pull. Mike Beachman. Hello, Mike. Push, Jeff. I pulled again. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I'm going to take you back outside real quick. Again, press pennies. Let's see. The press pennies, Brother Bear. Look like they're all Brother Bear. $1 each or all eight for $5. Sounds like a deal to me. Oh, somebody left a fuel rod up here. Oh, it's empty. They're not going to be able to exchange it. Love this resort. Marriott reminds me of the Grand California. It does remind a lot of the Grand Californian. Tim Weiscup. Do they still do the architecture tours in the morning? Yes, we saw it going on this morning. A lot of great photo opportunities. These chairs have these are for the tall people. Samantha Howard Padilla. Hello from Toronto. We stayed there. At Old Faithful for 5 days in Boulder Ridge. 1 day back in July. Love this resort. Welcome in, Samantha. Christopher Solis. Hello. This is my favorite resort. I've stayed here a few times. It is a wonderful one. It is wonderful. And there's all kind of nice little picture windows with artifacts. We're going to go back outside now. I'm doing a little bit of outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. So before, when I started the stream, I started over here. I showed you how this geyser flows out to the pool, but I didn't finish my. Here's the rest of the seating. I didn't show you where it comes out, so that's what I'm going to do right now. I stood on this bridge. I showed you how this geyser is coming up in the lobby right here, and it looks like it flows out to the pool. So I'm going to show you what happens there. Wow, Whispering Canyon's full all the way back here. Business is good. Oh, lots of seating out here. I'm going to just go right out here, actually, and show you. Lots of great places to eat here, too. We ate at the Roaring Fork last night. Just a quick service, because we were full from lunch. Oh, my gosh. So, that comes from the lobby out to here. Rob Law, hello. And then it looks like it flows down to the pool. So we're going to go over to this bridge now, and we'll watch the water flow. But there's a lot of water here, and if you drink a lot of water, it's going to make you want to go. So we're gonna follow the stream down to the pool. Uh-oh, I can't get back in. Oh, you come in from outside and it feels so good. Now, I purchased my DVD points after. That's the best time to do it, Donna. You don't want your kids enjoying your points, right? No, I'm just joking. Ben, good morning. I know Sam uses those points all the time. All right, we're doing the walk again. Uncle Mike, hello. Feels like 94 there. It actually feels like 200 here, but I'll take 94, Mike. All right, I'll go out here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Beautiful views. I was taking some pictures of this last night. This is the outside of the resort, right outside of the Roaring Fork. Gorgeous, guys. The views here are gorgeous. This is like a photographer's dream. Even at night, it's lit up so nicely. Our daughter used our points for, did she really, Anne Marie? Well, we're very happy for her. We stayed at Shades of Green. Shades of Green is nice too, Donna. My husband was military. Yeah. Shades of Green's really nice. They have some great food over there. I love Shades of Green. Okay. So that's where we just were. We were up on this little thing and we were looking at the water flowing. So here's the water flowing. Look how nicely this bush is trimmed right here. Mike Lapide, you be careful running those errands. Thank you for stopping in, Mike. Copper Creek Falls. There it is. So it's still flowing. Still flowing. Still flowing. All right. So we're following the creek all the way down. Okay, I got 20 minutes before the geyser. All right. So we're going to go around this way. Lots of great places, little nooks and crannies that if you weren't really looking for them, you wouldn't even see here. Oh, where am I? Okay. So, there's the creek right there. There's the creek. Comes over this waterfall that we were just looking at, and then it comes down to here. All right, so now we're gonna go onto this bridge right here. But isn't that neat how the water, it shows the progression of the water from the lobby. This creek winds through the resort and it comes down here. So we're gonna go down to this lobby, we're gonna go down to this bridge right here, and we're gonna take a look. But there's the pool we were talking about earlier. That pool has lifeguards. The other one over at the Boulder Ridge section does not. So that's your favorite spot, Donna? Isn't that such a scenic spot, Donna? It is such a nice one. So scenic here. And there's signs everywhere. You can't get lost. Do you have to have a license to fish in that creek or that pond? Wendy, I can't tell if you're serious right now or not. There's no fish in that creek, Wendy. I don't know if you're serious or not. No, there's no fish in that creek. You can go fish out in the on the lake, but you can't fish in the creek. There wouldn't be any fish in there. All right, so now we were just up on that outlook up there. You're not, okay. Woo, Wendy. There wouldn't be any fish in here. Well, there might be if a bird came by and dropped a few fish in there. I don't know. You could try. Samantha, welcome in. So we were just on that outlook up there. We were looking at the waterfall. So this is coming from the inside of the resort. It's going over this mountain right here. And it's coming down here. And look at this. It flows right into the pool. You can fish over at Port Orleans Riverside. You most certainly can. Port Orleans Riverside has fishing. So there it is. That's where the end of the creek, that's where the creek ends up, into the pool. But that's not where it ends. No, And if you're wondering, this is not the same water as this right here. You can probably tell by the color. There was an otter. Was it really? This is not the same water as this, just so you know. You can probably tell by the coloring. I'm gonna take you around here because once it flows into the pool, it doesn't stop there. No, it doesn't. It keeps going. And maybe we'll see that geyser going off. But here's the main pool right now. I think they're, oh my gosh. He just lifted up that rock with no problem at all. Did you see that? This pool hour is 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's exclusive use of Disney Wilderness Lodge guests. We could get in there with our magic bands if we wanted to. Okay, so the water flows into the pool. We're at the pool, and look, the pool keeps going out that way. Look at that. Oh, Emily, the landscaping here is phenomenal, phenomenal. And I'm gonna follow this, I'm gonna follow the creek all the way down. So there you go, it's still going. The creek is still going. Did you see him lift that rock, Kenneth? I thought he was Superman. There you go. So float the pool, creek. All right, it keeps going though. I'm not sure what they're using this area for right here. I don't know if this is back to being a spa. I don't know if it's being used for anything. Please do not feed the birds. You change their eating habits. All right, so we're right along the creek right here. The creek is still flowing. All right, and then it flows into Bay Lake. Looks like a buffalo must have crossed here. Oh, Ross and found they should cover a second. This should cover a second. Thank you for that super chat, Ross and found. That's very generous of you. Thank you so much. Cover 1 second. So the river, the creek just keeps going, and you can see how it goes into Bay Lake, all the way over to Fort Wilderness, down that way. So there you have it. Isn't that? I think that's an awesome continuation of the waterway. How it looks like it goes through the pool, and then it goes out through. I don't know. I just thought that was really cool. You can see there's people getting on the boat over to Magic Kingdom right over there. There's a yellow boat over there. I'm just gonna hang over here and see if anybody has any questions about this resort or any of the resorts that we've done. And we'll wait for the geyser to go off. No, Emily, McDonald's fries are not good for the birds. They are not. Just hang here for a few minutes and talk to everybody. I'm gonna pull up a chair. Oh, that feels good. So what do you guys think of Fort Wilderness Lodge? Would you guys stay here? They seem to love them. Emily, they do. Would you guys want to stay here? Would you not? Which resort Which resort have we done that is your favorite so far? Let us know. You're welcome, Ray. You would live here, Ross and Found? Emily, I know you're being sarcastic. It's just a beautiful... Mary, hello. I will be there for my mother-daughter trip in November. We go every 2 years together. Mary, that sounds like such a good time. There's nothing like spending time with family. I'm telling you what. You got to cherish those moments because they won't always be around. Kids move around and kids are getting older. Guessing none of us won Mega Millions last night. Oh, you'd buy Wilderness Lodge? Is that still a thing? I don't know. I don't play the lottery. Wendy said, I would love to stay there again in the villas, the cabins, if I win the lottery. I know Wendy wants to stay over at Animal Kingdom for Tony. Tim Weiskup, this is my favorite deluxe that yes, it's very nice. Trevor, my favorite thing is bringing a board game and playing it next to the big tree around Christmas. Trevor, that's an awesome idea. Jennifer A said Beach Club is our favorite, but we also love Wilderness Lodge. Beach Club is my favorite too. I'm not gonna lie. But at Christmas, you can't beat this resort. Marichickapin Hill, good morning. Man, I still smell like chlorine from the pool yesterday. I scrubbed myself so good yesterday, and I still smell like chlorine. I was in there too long. Good morning. Wilderness Lodge is a great option. We stayed there and will again. Bridget Langford, thank you for chiming in. Sorry about that. Is Jeff Snook here? Did I miss Jeff Snook? Jeff Snook, if you're here, welcome in to you and Molly. Todd Tinker says, good morning. Wilderness Lodge is so beautiful. Everything blends in with the nature around it. I've eaten there. Yes, it is very beautiful here. Welcome in, Todd. Appreciate you being here. We're just waiting for the geyser at 9:56. Tony Piccolo, good morning, Tony. I hope everybody is doing well this morning. Jeff, how long does it take to swim to Discovery Island from there? Stu, to swim, it takes about, I'm a slow swimmer, so it took me about 55 minutes, but I am a very slow swimmer. Oh, so everybody's buying lottery. See, I don't even know how to play the lottery. I've never played the lottery. I don't know how to do it. I feel embarrassed, but I figure we have the money. Why take a gamble on winning more money, right? We stayed there years ago, have visited. I doggy paddle. Sometimes when I get tired, I doggy paddle. Whispering Canyon is underrated. Great skillet options. At Bridget, they do have great skillet options. Alexander Backstager, hope to see there more. As people like me that win, no, I don't really want to do that. Jeff, go buy Quick Picks. I don't even know what to say, Jennifer. I wouldn't even know what to say. They would say, I want to play the lottery. And they'd go, well, what lottery? And I'm like, I don't know. I think $5 in my pocket is a sure thing, right? Mark, have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. I don't play the lottery. It's not something I even think about. It's not something I even think about either, Emily. I've never thought about playing the lottery. I can hear the boat going over. Deb Mello, good morning, Deb. We're just sitting here waiting for the geyser to go off if you're just joining us. That Florida feeling, welcome in. The view is terrific. Oh my gosh, yes, it is. Jules S., hello, good morning. We love Wilderness Lodge, great. Brings back memories. Thank you. Anthony Makuta, hello, Anthony. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. if you're just joining us, we're just finishing up our resort tour of Wilderness Lodge. We're just waiting for the geyser to go off, and then we will. I don't know where we'll go from there. How do you not end on a geyser, right? You got to end on a geyser. Cindy Banffy, hello, Cindy. Riding the boat from Magic Kingdom Wilderness Lodge at sunset is hard. Cindy, it is. It is very nice. Michael Kuzminski, hello. When does Zach head to Baton Rouge? I know they're starting soon. Mine leaves next week. Michael, he's going online to LSU. He's going to online to LSU right now. You need to rate this. You need to rate the pools in order of favorite and done. Cynthia, my favorite pool is the one over at Beach Club by far. Sand Bottom, Lazy River, that has to be my favorite. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a pool. Enjoying the resort tour. Thank you, Jules. Appreciate it. A week-long Disney trip. We missed late October. Okay, Anthony. Scott, this is such a great resort. What do we got? We got about 10 more minutes before the geyser. 10 more minutes for the geyser. I'm holding out for a geyser. I'm holding out for a hero. Hope everybody has a wonderful Saturday, though. I think the rest of my family is over at Hollywood Studios already. I'm going to go back, clean up a little bit, head over to Hollywood Studios because we have lunch. I don't know if it's dinner. Magical Mama, hello. Go Tigers. Yes, go Tigers. Zach will be a Tiger this year. Is today the 5th? Is today the 5th? Oh, Zach is still sleeping. Okay, Angela's still at the resort. Okay. So they didn't leave yet. Zach is still sleeping. Today's the 5th. Okay. So Carlos, Disney World Freak, he'll be going live at the Roger Williams Zoo at 1 o'clock. Make sure you subscribe to Carlos Disney World Freak so you get notified. He'll be going live at the Roger Williams Zoo at 1 o'clock. Make sure you check that out. That sounds like a lot of fun. All right. Thank you, Kenneth. I don't know how you do that so quickly. Kenneth, I don't know where you get all the pictures from either. I don't know what... Golf Smith, hello. I see the LSU hat a few weekends ago and meant to ask about it. I'm in South Louisiana. I have football. Do you really, Golf Smith? Well, if you know Trevor Andre from the chat, Trevor Andre does the sidelines at LSU games. Jeff, if you had $100 for road trip snacks, what would I buy? Oh my gosh, Minnesota Martha. I would buy a pack of Mike and Ike's. I would buy a pack of hot tamales, maybe some gobstoppers. Mark Abston stayed here in 2006. $100, maybe a couple bags of pretzels, a 6-pack of Dr. Pepper that would always be cold. Disney Kim, good morning. Yoo-hoo and combos. Oh, I've never tried Yoo-hoo. I'm afraid of Yoo-hoo. Anything chocolate milk like that doesn't need to be refrigerated, or doesn't need to be refrigerated. I don't know. Mike and Ike's. I love Mike and Ike's. I love hot tamales. $100. That's a lot of money. Dr. Pepper or Cheerwine? I'd get Dr. Pepper. Cheerwine's too expensive. Tiffany, hello. My son Michael says good morning. We stayed there last year, and unfortunately, the waterfall was empty and broken. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tiffany. Again, we're just waiting for the geyser to go off. We got about 10 more minutes or so. So we're just hitting here, chatting with everybody. But thank you so much for joining us. You had a girlfriend whose lipstick tasted like Dr. Pepper? Oh boy, Carlos. So it goes off in about an hour then. About an hour, Tony. About an hour. Is the water actually cold? No. Michael, that's the funny thing. We went in the pool yesterday and the pool was hot. It was like a hot tub. Junior mints. Donna, I would get a thing of junior mints. I have to have something chocolatey. Junior mints would be good because they're minty and chocolatey. I like minty chocolate. Like peppermint patty, junior mints. Oh, so good. Magical Mama. I'm in the same town as Charlie. Is he still doing the LSU radio? I have no idea. Magical Mama. Eddie Soto. Hello, Eddie Soto. Good morning. I've never steered you wrong. Corby, you have a great weekend. Thanks for stopping in. A chunky bar. Mary Chickapino. Yeah, I would have to have something chocolatey too. I think it would probably be like junior mints or something, chocolate covered raisins or something. Oh my gosh, Cynthia, the water is almost too warm though. I like it to be a little cool when you get in, so it's refreshing. The water was almost like Anna Marie Island warm. But it did feel good. I'm not gonna lie, it did feel good. Okay, how much time we got? It's 9:49. I think Richard said it goes off at 9:56, so we got about another hour. Costco has the best chocolate-covered raisins, the Kirkland brand. Do they? See, I got the Sam's Club chocolate-covered something, and they were really chocolate-covered caramels at Sam's Club. They were really good. The geyser pressure is building. Kenneth, 6 minutes. 6 minutes. What's he saying? Oh. Well, the lifeguards are letting people in the pool. Angela said, Jeff, have you visited the quick service yet? Can you grab some mustard packets? Yes, I can, Angela. I'll get those on the way back. Nancy Hanna wants the link. Can somebody drop the link for Carlos's stream at 1 o'clock? She grew up near there. That's awesome, Nathan. Thank you, Kenneth. Wow, you're so quick. Before I said it, Kenneth did it. Are chocolate-covered raisins in the healthy snack category? They're not, Jennifer. Anything chocolate-covered isn't healthy. I guess the family's still back at the room. The room is really nice. We have a 2-bedroom suite. We're staying with our friends. They used to live by us in Pittsburgh, and now they live in North Carolina. We still like traveling together. They're wonderful people, and they love Disney as much as we do. So, Rye Guy. Hello from New York. Welcome in, Rye Guy. Chocolate-covered caramels. That's my weakness. So, what do you look for in a candy bar? I guess I like all candy bars, like Milky Way, Snickers, Three Musketeer. Love them all. M&M's, love them. Kit Kat is not my favorite, but I love Kit Kats. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Chocolate is good for you, and raisins are a fruit. So, okay, Tony nailed it. Rolos, Diane Bush, there you go, Rolos, yes. Twix and Reese's for Donna. Oh yeah, so good. Taste and regret. I like Skittles. I like Starburst. I like all candy. Karen Sanders, love Kit Kat and Reese's. Right? Is there anything like a Reese's peanut butter cup? Unless you're allergic to peanuts, don't eat them. Disclaimer. Butterfingers. Oh my gosh, who said Butterfingers? Rye Guy said Butterfinger. Butterfinger. I steal all of Abby's Butterfingers when she goes Halloweening. Going out for Halloween. Anything with chocolate I would eat. Your foot if it was covered in chocolate. Glenn, I'm right there with you. I think I'd eat your foot too if it was covered in chocolate. Angela wants some mustard packets. I can't forget that. Mustard packets. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. In the freezer. Oh yeah, it's gotta be cold. Chocolate is perfect the way. Hershey's, once you've had really good chocolate, I encourage you not to eat stuff I'm allergic to. Thank you for the disclaimer. Yeah, I love chocolate. Love it. American Heart Association. Oh, okay. Thank you, Carlos. Chris is doing a American Heart Association fundraiser. Awesome. Don't like black licorice or Necco. I like Necco wafers. I do like Necco wafers. Chocolate covered Swedish fish. I've never had one. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something that was on the tip of my tongue. Heath bars. I love a Heath bar, Chris. See, I'm not a fan of dark chocolate. It's a little bit too bitter for me. I prefer milk chocolate. But once you've had like local good milk chocolate, it's hard to go back to Reese's or hard to go back to Hershey's. All right, 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes for the geyser. Oh, Jennifer. Thank you. You're so kind, Jennifer. Cirrus is the best. I don't know. Cadbury is very good milk chocolate. But there's this place in Pittsburgh called Cirrus. Oh my gosh. You put it in your milk, you put it in your mouth, it just starts melting. And we have a 2-minute countdown to the geyser, guys. 2-minute countdown. Lindt dark chocolate, sea salt. See, I'm not a fan of dark chocolate, Wendy. Not a fan. What does Angela need mustard for? Is what she must have made a hot dog. I'm just sitting here thinking, why does oh, there it goes. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. You're gonna go get some Cirrus today, Doug? There it is. I'm gonna go get a better view from over here. Oh man, this isn't too bad of a view right here. This is a nice view right here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit for you guys. All right, there it is. That's just a nice little feature over here at Wilderness Lodge. All right, I'm gonna flip you around. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Moderators, can't thank you enough for all you do. You're wonderful. You keep everybody in line, keep the chat family friendly. Thomas Eklund, hello. Welcome in, Thomas. We'll be at Epcot tomorrow morning, and hope to see you at Epcot tomorrow morning. Again, moderators, thank you so much. Rawson Found, thank you for that super chat. That's very generous of you. I'm going to give you something nice to look at on the way out. Make sure you check out our friend, Carlos, Disney World Freak at 1 o'clock. He'll be going from the zoo. And everybody, have a safe and happy Saturday. Spend some time with family. Call your mom, call your dad, call your loved ones. We will see you all real soon. Have a great rest of your day.